What? Woo. Oh. Yeah, okay. Close that, clear that, who cares? Clear that. Clear. Okay, yeah, whatever. VLC was giving me a bunch of errors. Oh my goodness sakes. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic evening and a fantastic night's rest. I had a terrible evening. I'm so tired. I just want sleep. I just want good sleep. Please. It is what it is. Oh, I didn't upgrade. Whoopsie. No. We'll just have to deal with it this time. Unless I get some crazy weird errors. Then, yeah, that'll have happened. Where save data may disappear in single player and multiplayer online. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Let's hope not. I wish. I didn't even game. Oh, I was just up, trying to sleep. No, excuse me. All right. Yeah, we're now getting into the book again. We're continuing the slave ship arc in the book series. Sakar is the name of the tabletop setting and pen and paper system. This tabletop setting, pen and paper, in the novel series that I'm working on. The book I'm working on does not take place in Sakara, though. It is tangentially related in that there are aspects from Sakara that will appear in the book. I don't want to go into details on that. But one thing it does is, like, it's my magic system from both. No, Sakara is a planet. It is the world. Kind of like you have Abir and Toril. So Abir is the mirror of Toril. It's in a different realm of reality. Vaguely so, yes. Bit bigger than Earth. But it is vaguely Earth-like, yes. Obviously with fantastical elements and stuff in it. Oh my goodness. I could do Veridin, which is another name of another world. Have an all-water planet? Nope. Nope. Well, Project Galactica does, but that's different. Because that's multiple solar systems. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, yeah, we'll just keep normal. Yeah. Hey. Okay, let's see. Okay. Alright. The way I feel. Oh, look, he's got a scar on his eye, too. Wait a minute. But his eyeball's missing. He's supposed to have gray eyes, but here he doesn't have eyes at all. God? Is that you? Oh. Alright. 55. Six is most accurate. Okay. Look, see, his eyeballs is gone. Okay. Ew. Yeah, it just looks wrong. Alright, face type. Here we go. What do we got here? It's been a long time since I've done this. Oh, so the facial hair comes with the type, it seems? Right, shame. And the scar, I can only have the scar there, it seems? It looks like? Yeah. Alright, so eye color. Okay, a blue. That's a bit better. Okay. Alright. Eyebrow color. I wish I could put in the exact values. Oh. I guess 25. So 25. Yeah. Well, we were playing a good game yesterday as well. No, they can't be the only one. I kind of. You're joking. You're joking with me. You're joking. You're having a laugh. You're having a giggle. That is... Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait. Actually, hang on. Let's do... What would happen? Hold on. What would happen if I did the thing? Hold up. Here. Okay. Custom. Down. Take saturation down. Ooh. I did it. Oh. Okay, that's not gonna work. Yeah, it'll work. So, alright. Back to hair. Custom color. 25. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be. Again, the coloration is supposed to be 25, 25, 25 for the scale color, and then underscale is 83, 83, 83, and then the hair is a slightly darker 75 across the board. Then you have the scar over the left eye, which is has a red insert scar along the right leg, which is actually a scar to fix something. So right there. And 3 scars along the tail. But we don't have that, obviously. Hey, Grindus. Welcome, welcome. And technically, if I could, I would move this scar down a bit more, so it's more on the cheek. Because it's supposed to be able to not be hidden at all. Where I feel like you could hide this by just, wearing a hat. If it wasn't so disorderly here at the front, this is better. I will take this one. I'll take that. Yeah.
What? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Ooh. Yeah. Huh? Ooh. What? Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Like 5. Oh no. What are the other ones? Yep, nope. 5. Alright. That's what it is. What we got. Oh. By the way, based on the things I know about pals, they were going to eat me. I was going to get et. Well, I didn't like it. Okay. So that's back down where we came from. Oh, although, what's that? Hungry. Yeah, basically. You don't drink and swim at the same time. Well, I don't drink ever. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now, there might be some visual glitchiness, because it does say I'm on the wrong things. I thought I had already fixed that, but I had downloaded them and I forgot to apply them, because... Oops. Yeah. Wood. Dutch. Open the build menu with B. Turn to workbench, set a building location. Okay. Sure. Turn to workbench. Guess we can start by building up here. Alright. Okay. Check the survival guide. Alright. Oh! Okay. Open the technology screen. Sure. Pal dressing facility? Pal dressing facility. Give your pals a new look. Skins obtained inside and outside the game can be applied here. Oh, well, there you go. Cool. I had an update the game last time you played it. There are so many new war crimes you can do. Oh yeah, I guarantee it. It's been a long time since I played Palworld. But yeah, one of the things... Oh, a lot of technology points. Okay, well, chest is obviously one to go with. Yeah, I might as well get wood structures going. I guess we have enough for all of them, so... And they're all going to be important. Well, might as well. Oh, man! What is wrong with me? Oh, yeah. So, one of the things for the slave ship arc is that the slave ship master, the boss or the captain of this particular slave ship, he notices. Excuse me, one second. Ah, tasty. Tasty agua. Anyways. Their ship, obviously when they're going to have to go to port, they notice a Drakor warship that's being worked on. And so, I've been making sure I've been brushing back up on my Age of Sail, like terminology and stuff like that. It's going to be a big old ship. With a bit of stuff to make it more fanciful, more fantasy-esque. I was about to do the jump. Oh my god. I've been playing way too much Once Human. I was about to jump off that and try to pull out V. why this type of game turned into a war crime simulator. I mean, this one literally you can commit war crimes like slave labor, factories, enslaving people. Like, there's all kinds of things you can do in this game. It's unabashedly so. Hey, Threadnut. Yeah, so, coming with a fantastical ship design. Obviously, there's no black powder weaponry or anything like that in the setting. I don't think I want it to go that far. I want it to keep where magic is so frequent in the setting. It's not like in Sakara, where while magic is frequent, it's requires a specific gene to use. In this setting, as long as everybody obeys the rules of how magic works, anybody can kind of do it. It just, like, requires particular levels of tism, essentially. Like, yeah, anybody can do it if you take long enough. You can teach anybody how to do magic. The unfortunate bit, though, is, well, like, first thing they gotta do is they gotta figure out how to read Draconic. Yeah, here it's absolutely intentional. Yeah, absolutely. Why does your head and neck look disproportionately small? What? I don't know what you're talking about, Threadnut. Again, this is more in proportion. I say maybe I should make the chest a bit bigger, honestly. But I always use that as like a good rule of thumb of the head should be about the size of the pectoral, going from your collar down to the base of your pectoral. It's a pretty good size for it. Not a kobold. Anyways. So, one of the things for the ship design that I wanted to do is it's going to be a big ship. It's going to have 2 decks. So, essentially, for anyone that doesn't know how deck systems work on ships, you have the bottom of the ship, which is your cargo hold, right? That's the very bottom of the ship. It's not considered a deck, by the way. The very bottom of the ship is there. Then you have a deck above that. Once that thing right above the bottom of the ship, that's when you start classifying them as decks. So, this ship, which is going to be the capital ship, it's going to be known as the DNS, the DNS Divinity. Oh, I picked up one. I have Pokeballs, yes. I'm just going around grabbing stuff. Wants me to craft a pal sphere? I don't have palladium. Oh no. Alright, well, we'll just craft some other stuff, shall we? Like pickaxe. Okay. Oh, I need more stone. Alright, well, that's fine. We've got a pick. I will get more stone. Oh no. He's sitting on the stone! Get off of there, you. First part is I can't make him get off. He's level 33. He would fucking clap my cheeks. Yeah. So this ship is a 2-deck ship. So that means it has the bottom of the ship, the bottom deck, then the top deck, and then you have the stuff above it. Right? The stuff above it is not considered its own deck. That's just the top of the ship, right? But it has 2 full decks. Hey, we got a palladium fragment. Nice. Level up. Okay. So, this ship will also have, it has 3 full masts, and it's a fully rigged ship. So 3 full masts with 4 yards, so it's going to have the royal sail configuration, right? So anyone that doesn't know, obviously your masts are the giant poles in the center of the ship, right? That's how you are going to, that's how you're going to function with the ship. Where all of your rigging, all of your sails, stuff like that will come off of it. The yards are the perpendicular arms sticking out off the masts. Those are known as yards. So each one of those masts is going to have 4 yards. So you're going to have the top, which is the royal yard. That's the one that has the royal sails. Those are the ones that are supposed to be on the big ships. Oh, of course, the captain's going to have his own quarters. So the captain's going to have his own quarters. The purser will have their own quarters. The captain's secretary will have their quarters. So the way it'll be laid out is underneath the poop deck, which I'm debating on if I want to change the name of it, because the reason it's called the poop deck is because it comes from the French le poop, or it's like, how do you say it properly? Le poop out? Le poop out? Le poop? Yeah. Secretary. Captain's secretary. First mate's different. First mate will be the lieutenant. Because again, this is a warship. This isn't a normal ship. This is a warship. So you're gonna have the captain, the captain's secretary, the ship purser, and that they're gonna be up there underneath the poop deck. Which again, like I said, I don't know if I want to rename that or not. I think maybe I should just keep the term, just because, like, we're already gonna keep the mizzen, the main, and the fore, right? Those are the names of the masts. So you have the spanker, which is the back sail of the ship. That's known as the spanker, aka the tail. Then you have the mizzen, then you have the main and the fore, and then it goes out to the jib. So, yeah. Every ship's a warship with enough ambition. Incorrect. Incorrect. Please do not take Threadnought's advice. That is entirely incorrect. Yeah, so. No, that is legitimately what it's called. It is the spanker. I feel like I should be able to push a button and bring those up. Alright, well. Okay, how do I get to the stat points? P? I? Enhanced stats. I mean, yeah, carry some more weight. Why not? Anyways, technology. Bed would be nice. Pal bed. I believe we'll need to make cloth. Yeah, let's get the bow. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll keep the terms, because then I think that would be more difficult than I'd have to explain what, would refer to it. We're already just explaining what the racial names are, because they have to have the racial names in Draconic as well. So you have Dracoran, which is dragons. You have Drakine, which are kobolds, right? Which is technically an incorrect pairing, but it's because it's a corruption because of Sakara. Sakara is a corruption of the idea because on Sakara you didn't have kobolds at first. Kobolds come about later when the dragon god of endurance and adaptation creates the kobold race later on in the book series. Because he's worried that the pride and arrogance of dragons is going to make them stubborn and they're not going to survive the way the world is going. So he wants to keep draconic races going. He's a bit happier with the Dracine. The Dracine in Sakara are basically like dragon men. They're dragon people, right? That's a very dumbed down way to put it, but that's essentially what the Dracine are. Normally, in the other worlds and universes, Dracine are supposed to be the kobolds. But the kobolds didn't come about in this branch of the splitting pathway, so here's what it was. No, hopefully not a torpedo. Hopefully a battering ram, not a torpedo. If it was a battering ram, that's unfortunately really bad. If it was a torpedo, it's very bad news for you, because it means you're underwater. Kind of. Again, the strength of the wind, it's very difficult to manipulate. You have to be a very high-level wizard to do it. And at that point, why are you going to sacrifice your high-level wizards to be on these ships when your high-level wizards are much more effective on the ground, on battlefields, than they would be out at sea? So, low-level wizards, they can use winds, but it's a proportionality thing, right? They're not going to have the capabilities and wind and power of channeling wind to properly affect it. They can give a little bit, and it helps. Every little bit helps, but it's not going to be like, I can turn the entire world's winds the way I wish, sort of thing. Now, you get a master wizard, and absolutely they could do it. But that is not the majority. Not by a long shot. Okay. But there is a thing that I'm going to do with the ship, too, to make it more fantastical elements. And this is actually, there's going to make problems with the ship. So an interesting factoid about Age of Sail vessels is that they're not totally watertight, right? Because they can't be. Like, you try as much as you can, but obviously, they're not going to be watertight. Is this? This thing's decaying in real time right in front of me. What a bastard. Okay. Attack pals to weaken them, and press Q to throw a pal sphere. Alright. I'm sorry, pal! Hey, we're not happy. Coward and a slacker. Well, that's very unfortunate. I'm gonna have to... How do we release pals? Come on back. Yeah. Oh, wow. But anyways, so part of the thing, unexpected problem comes around when they try to make the ships better. So, like I said, Age of Sail ships were not watertight. Okay? They had leaks all the time. What would happen was in your... Oh, God. I want to have a conversation, damn it! Rude! Where's... Foya! I need Foya! I'm freezing to death! Yep, I was a Marine. Oh my God! Mercy! No, I don't. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. So, Age of Sail ships would always leak and take on water. So you had bilge pumps that would help get the water out from your cargo hold out of the ship. The way that you would also keep your cargo from getting wet was to do ballast inside the cargo hold in and of itself. A lot of ballast would be rocks, so you would have like the bottom of the ship would be filled with rocks. Too. Wow. So you would have the bottom of the ship would be filled with rocks or with iron plates. Iron plates obviously was for more expensive ships and stuff like that, so rocks was usually what they did. And then you would set your cargo on top of the rocks. The water obviously will go between the rocks and it'll go down. Then in the center of the ship, where the water will congregate, because the way a ship is designed is it's obviously like an oblong shape, right? But at the bottom, it's also slightly curved towards the center. So in the center, you'll have your bilge pumps. Your bilge pumps will then take the water out and will pump it out off the side of the ship. So that way you obviously won't sink. Now, you had another pump, and I forget what the name of it was called, but there's another pump besides the actual water pumps to get it out of the cargo hold. And this pump was for use in firefighting purposes. So it was what you would refill your water buckets with. But yeah, that was one of them. In this, for the Warship Divinity, they use nature magic to make the structure of the vessel, the keel, I think they're called the pins. What are the feet of the mast called? I think they're called the pins. But anyways, they make the keel, the ribbing, the pins. Put an air quote in that one for now, and the mast and everything all out of like a single piece of wood, and then they make the entire plating of wood around it all out of a single piece of wood as well, because they're using nature magics to literally grow it into the shape they want. But then they come across a problem. Now you don't have water that's coming in, right? You have water that's coming into the ship. So how are you going to pump water for firefighting purposes if you need it for the ship? So they actually have to create a pump that goes over the side of the ship into the water so they can actually draw water up. And what they did was to make it so it doesn't cause drag with the ship, is they have it running down through the side hull to the very bottom, and it sticks out. No, you want to know the most surreal raid of all time? Where the Americans took over an entire island when they're at war with another nation without firing a shot that hit anyone. They missed every shot. And they still took over the island. Holy shit. It was one of the most comical, farcical invasions of all time. They actually captured everybody on the island, the leadership and governance of the island in one fell swoop. No, the island thought that they were giving a naval salute to say they're passing by, which is a ye olde tradition, where when you were passing by a port or a fortress on a naval vessel of sail, you would fire off the guns as a form of salute that you were passing by. And the island's government basically came out to say, hey, sorry, we didn't have anything set up. We didn't have anything set up or anything like that. We didn't have any capabilities to to return the salute and stuff like that. So, you know, we're just gonna come out here. We've got the governor here. We've got the vice governor. We've got the basically everybody, the harbor master, everything. We've got basically the entire island's government except for the treasurer. And they're coming out and they're like, hey, we're here to make sure you don't have any contraband, give you kind of the rules of the island, so on and so forth, things like that. And the American captain was pissed. He's just like, what the fuck? No, we're at war, dummy. And they're like, what? He's like, yeah, we weren't giving you a salute. We apparently just can't hit anything. Anyways, so you're all captured now. We're gonna go ahead and take you all prisoner for prisoners of war. And, yeah, we're just going to, not mention the fact that we apparently can't hit a fucking island to save our lives. Oh. But yeah, it's a big island too. It had multiple fortresses and it had multiple warships that were supposed to be defending it, but the warships weren't there at the time. And the fortresses didn't have the guns or anything because Spain was kind of neglecting this island quite significantly. This was Guam. This was when the United States first captured Guam. And it did not go well. I mean, it went incredibly well for the fact that, you know, no Americans died or anything, and we got Guam, but it's one of those, like, yeah, but the way we got it really doesn't inspire a lot of confidence, does it? Alright, that's low enough. I was thinking of debating hitting one more time, but no. Blood of the Dragon. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Yeah, and they were talking about Fat Electrician. The way he put it was perfect. Was he would make this into a movie, but he'd make it a Mel Brooks style comedy. I was like, yeah, really should. But anyways, so other fantastical elements of the ship. I got tangented off in a sidetrack. So other tangent now. Woo! So another key aspect of the warship is that it will have what the captain of the slave ship notices is that it weirdly has like sails along the side of the ship. And I'm like, well, what's that for? Like that's a very weird design. Why would you have sails along the side of your ship? Because remember, this is before you're gonna have black powder cannons, things like that. So there's no reason to open up the sides of the ship. So those lower decks are just lower decks. So you have the top deck and the bottom deck are underneath. So, you know, there's nothing there. You don't have to have gun ports or anything there. So, just use it to have some extra sails alongside. But they're not, like, they don't just open the sails there. What these are is these are 2 yard arms on either side of the ship, on the port and the starboard side. And they will be cranked into position off the forecastle. So when you're looking at the ship itself, what you see, again, this is what makes the design more fantastical. When you're looking directly at the ship, you see the figurehead of the ship, which is a dragon with its mouth open. Right? So it's already an aggressive-looking ship. And then when the side yards are extended out off the forecastle, they look like wings coming up to the side. They catch additional wind going along the sides of the ship. Combine that with the 3 masts, the 3 masts with 4 yards each, the spanker, the jibboom that's going to have the mainstays between, and yeah, this ship will move. This ship is going to be a quick ship for how big it is. It's going to be fast. Okay. This would kind of be nice for a base, right? Remember last time I played, I built down there on that sand pit. That's not a bad idea for a base, too. I think up here might be good. Just because we have natural defenses with the terrain and everything, right? They kind of get funneled for us. Yeah. Yeah, I think here's where we'll build. I need more. There we go. Got a palladium. Hey, Fenrir. Sorry, that I was meant to say hey, but I was already deep into a conversation. So by this point in the book, we have the warship Divinity, which is going to be the flagship of Dracor's navy. That is now in production and underway. And then you have... I would assume we'd want to go like... I don't know how it's going to build the base around it, though. So, you know, is what it is. Oh, we're starving to death. Hooray! We're going to die! Do I have berries or anything I can eat? How do you open up your inventory normally? Okay, there we go. Neat. Gotta figure out a faster way to open my inventory. Okay. Yeah, what does... Can I... To dragon attack damage. What? Okay. Right? Wish I could get rid of the slacker trait on that one, but yeah. Hey, if PETA ever comes after you, you know you're doing something right. They are kind of like the anti-good. Okay. Well, I guess let's make a house, shall we? A house. Oh, I wish I would let... No, go a little bit further. Oh, damn it. No. No. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. No. I should have realized. Alright, how do we get rid of a structure? How do we undo a structure? Not helpful. Oh, disassembly mode. There it is. I see. C. Yeah, disassemble. Okay. Right. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Wait, what? 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 You were snapped on, and then you said, I'm gonna be a rebel. Yeah. I will not tolerate rebels. inventory. It takes up to 600. Be bad. 110. 102. 150. Yeah, I'll do 150. Yeah. Yeah. Not wrong. Okay. I keep wanting to do that. I'm so used to going out of build mode. Okay. Now the real question will be, can I still build with the stuff in the thing? Yes, I can! Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep. PETA is nothing if not consistently stupid. There's a... Oh, visitors left the base. What? They weren't in the base. The base is way up here. Like, you have a visitor in the base. Like, what? Where? I don't see them. Because they were down in the valley. You weirdo. Alright, anyways. So yeah, the way the ships will fight, because this is old, like, medieval fantasy ships, is you're going to have basic wizards and mages on the ship for Drakor's navy, because Drakor is going to have a pretty big advantage in terms of magical might. So you're going to have the wizards are going to fight with that. Oh, I remember this was the biggest pain in the ass there was. I do like that alignment feature, though. I really do. I like it. But anyways, you have wizards, archers, crossbowmen, and ballistas and things like that on the ships. That is how they will primarily fight. Now, the thing that's going to make the DNS Divinity so terrifying is because it's a double-decked ship that it is going to carry a fuck ton of fucking troops for boarding parties and things like that. It is going to be a very, very aggressive ship. It'll run down other ships to basically beat the living shit out of them. They're like, you thought you could get away, you fool! Okay. Need a... Yeah. That is super fucking handy. Genuinely so. Oh, I like it. Definitely should increase my work speed again. Oh, we're looking good so far. Okay. Ow. God. Mercy. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Alrighty. Okay. Ugh, excuse me. Of course they will. Again, Google likes to interfere with elections. That's what they do. They're a very, very scummy company. You gotta love that they knowingly got rid of the "don't be evil" out of their own fucking corporate... out of their own corporate, like, Bible. I don't know the best way to call it. Their way that they were going to conduct business, and one of their things was "don't be evil." And then they got rid of it. People were like, oh, they didn't need it because it was just silly to have it before. Huh, you silly nerd. I was like, amazing how suddenly that's gone now. That they tend to be a lot more evil. Huh. Weird that. Like, openly so. Very strange. Oh, that pops into existence immediately. Oh, yeah, foundations, stuff like that. Duh. I need more WOD. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Isn't it just so funny, though? It's genuinely like, interesting. But yeah. There you go, see. Somebody has a nice view. Okay, right click does it. Alright. This is basically going to be the PAL bunkhouse. I think I've got it set up properly to do that correctly. How are you not connecting to... I was going to say, how are you not connecting? Okay, cool. There we go. Alright. Open the door. Make it easier to get in. Oh, I had it for a second. There we go. Yeah, cool. Neato. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Did you see that lady in the UK? She was a far-left activist, and she decided, she went up to one of your conservative guys. He was streaming, I believe, a demonstration that they were doing, and she recognized who he was, and she came up to him and she called him a nonce to his face. and pointed at him, like even pointed into the camera, everything like that. And she's like, "You are a nunce." And he was like, "What did you just call me?" And she said it again, over and over again, mocking him. And he turned around, and he grabbed the police, and he's like, "Hey, yo, she just called me a nunce. I do want to press charges, because in the UK, you get arrested for that shit." I forget what he said the exact charge was, but yeah, no, she got arrested. I love whoever edited that video, because you see her, she has this like, what? Look on her face when the cops are grabbing her. It was at this moment when she knew she fucked up. It's like, yeah, you can't make that kind of accusation and just expect it to fly. Like, you have to have some sort of evidence. It's a British term. Now, it was something. He says it specifically in the video, exactly what the charge is, and he says he will be pressing charges. Alright. Yeah, a nonce is the British term for a child toucher. It's also Australian slang for an idiot, apparently. Well, I can see how they would be related, right? I know I would call them a fucking idiot, too, as well. Like, I call them way worse things in combination, but an idiot would definitely be in that parlance as well. Okay, this is where I'm gonna sleep. Well, because it is a particular term that is a legally actionable term. I forget what that particularly is stated as. Basically, think of it as defamatory per se. Whereas now, again, the term Nazi has been completely defanged, because it's been so overused by the leftoid NPC mafia that nobody takes it seriously anymore. It's like, yeah, okay. It's like, sure, bud. Sure. Hang on. Let's, I need to fix that. That's gonna bug me. Which I argue they did it by design, right? That they wanted to defang it because it is a far left ideology, and they wanted to defang its usage by overusing the term. Okay. Okay, so how do I... Oh, there we go. Okay. Right. Alright. Palbox upgrade available. Face upgrade. Okay, does it cost me anything else? Looks like it. Looks like it does not. Build a shoddy bed. That's what we're working on. Oh, my stomach! Okay. Okay. I'm not worrying about that, because again, I don't have the proper driver installed right now, so it wouldn't surprise me. Okay. What? Go lay in your bed, you dork! What do you think this is? What a dork! Yeah. Anyways. So what we were discussing. Yeah. Again, that's how defanged the term has become globally, right? You hear the term and you're more interested in, like, well, what do they have to say? Yeah, I have no idea what our goober of a chicken over there is doing, but, you know, they've got a bed, and they just didn't want to use it for some reason. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah. That's another thing, too, is you have a lot of people that understand that nationalism is not a right or left leaning ideology. Nationalism is its own thing. So is patriotism. It's its own thing. It is not beholden to any particular leaning. What is left versus right is government authority versus freedom. That is left versus right ideology. That's why you can't have the bottom left bracket of the four. The four square thing is a total joke. Anyways, it was invented to confuse ideology. It was invented to confuse what political leanings were. Because you can't have total freedom and be left. It's not possible. Leftist ideology requires, like, stringent adherence to dictates or to specific things, like the welfare system, right? When it comes to welfare or, health care or Social Security, things like that, you have to force people to pay into those. So you need authority to dictate they must pay, or else there are consequences. That's not freedom. Again, you don't want the extreme of right-leaning ideology either. What far right actually is total anarchism. Total freedom to do whatever you want. You don't want that either. You do need some laws, some semblance of order. If you have total anarchism, which is what far right actually is, That's every man is an island unto themselves. Might makes right. You do not want to live in that type of world. Somebody just walks up and is like, I like your house, and then they just shoot you in the face. And they say, why'd you do that? Well, I like their house. Okay, carry on. Might makes right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Potential, chat. Potential. Oh, I didn't get it in time. Fuck. I just followed you. I tried to grab it, and I accidentally hit the... There's a trash can icon. Why the fuck they have a trash can icon and not the ban icon right there for easy access? I don't know. I didn't get it in time. Damn it. Wonder if anybody... Again, I'm always morbidly curious if anybody is actually dumb enough to fall for those scams, right? Alright. Now we gotta go get some stuff. I need to set up a ranch. How far away are we from the ranch? Okay, cool. It's the next thing. Nice. Feed box. Oh! Ugh, gross. Normal parachute, okay. Accept the ranch now. Nice, alright. So, I need wood, just tons of wood. Tons of wood. Go on a wood spree. Yeah. It's always the same thing. Always. They always say that. I do some very interesting art. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Again, how do you maintain order in anarchy? This is what extreme right actually is anarchism. And again, no sane, rational person wants to live under anarchism. Anything else, you're slide further and further towards the left, because the left is authoritarianism. It is the lack of freedom. It is government control and oversight. That's what the left has always been. Now, they try to recontextualize it now. They try to claim they're something else, but they're not. They're just not. Again, you see it in the whole thing. It's like, okay, well, can I criticize people for things? Oh, totally. We're not total monsters. Okay, then. Let's talk about the whole gender ideology and everything like that, and how it was created by kitty touchers. Police! Police! It's like, oh, okay, so we're not allowed to talk about that, huh? I guess you are authoritarian little bastards, aren't you? Again, it's the way they've always been. That'll never change, unfortunately. The only thing that could change... No! Dang it! I forgot this game has input queuing. I just got input queued. I did it again! Oh my goodness. I need to capture them. Capture them! Yeah. Again, that's what made it so funny, though, Threadnought, is because, yeah, it's like... And once they start talking about they need order, it's like, okay. Alright, there we go. %98 chance to capture. Still 2% chance it might not. There we go. Unstable. Unstable. All right, let's run up here. Put them in the box. I need to build the ranch. Go from there. Yep. Can I question the system? And if the answer is no, well... You know, shit has just gone downhill. Oh, you son of a... You did that on purpose, Rock. No, I'm trying not to slaughter pals. It just unfortunately happened. I input queued and I killed 2 pals. Yep. Well, unfortunately, Threadnought, hate to break it to you, but the UK is basically toast at this point. Yeah. That's a little off, but that's okay. It's a long build process for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna put the lamb bells in here. Lamb balls. What a gray, poopy, overcast day it is. Alright. Yeah! Get in there! Because they'll pump out wool. Yep. But there's also, like, shenaniganery that went on with it as well, where they aren't sure, like, who all was in on it, and was it a false flag operation? That's kind of what they think with the USS Maine, that it was a false flag operation. Which, you know, the U.S. has done a lot of, even throughout its history. But with the Maine in particular, I think Occam's Razor would dictate, Occam's Razor would step in and be like, now, hold on a second here. What's more likely? That the U.S. intentionally blew up one of its own ships in Havana Harbor to get involved in a conflict? Or Did the ship explode because it was a coal-burning wooden vessel? It was a coal-burning wooden vessel. It was a coal-burning ship that are infamous for having accidents with the furnace on those ships that cause massive explosions, and they are in the harbor of a country, Cuba at the time, that is famous, world-renowned, one would say, for cigars. I have a feeling we know how this probably happened. I think logically what happened is somebody fucked up, and those furnace ships, they had to store a lot, and I do mean a lot of coal and things like that, stuff to burn in said furnace. So it wouldn't surprise me. Wait, they can't reach the thing? Why can't they reach it? But yeah, so it wouldn't surprise me if they just fucked up. Like, would they not be able to reach their beds then? So this is why I wanted these guys in the thing, so we get food and stuff. Upgrade. Yeah. Now wearing your tinfoil hat, put it on nice and tight so it cuts off the blood flow, and you'll understand how they planned it. Yeah, exactly. Again, it's one of those ones where it's like, now, if evidence comes out and everybody's like, no, yeah, they absolutely did do it, I'd be like, you know, I could see it. It wouldn't surprise me. But I just think that's too, there's too much that needed to have happened, and it would have been too callous for a United States of that time period to actually pull off. Yep. I think we're getting a storm coming in. It is a windy. I should check on the wind. Okay. Anything else I want at the moment? I'll hold off on it for now. Alrighty. Wood. I need more wood. Yeah, it seems pretty accurate, especially for the Soviet Union. Stargate jokes. He's got Stargate yokes. That's why the Jaffa will never forget. They'll never forget Kratos' channel. They get told about it every day. Jaffa, Kree. I know. I watched the Goat Man. I'm okay. Okay, Master. I watched the Goat Man. The original movie is still real nice. Maybe we should watch that for one time. Oh, God. I need to put down the fucking announcement that we're watching Tremors 4 this Saturday. Ugh. Whoa! My stamina is brutal on that parachute. Okay. Okay. I understand. I see how it is. Yeah, Tremors 4, baby. Okay, we need to get... You'd be good for fires. I think they're okay for the plantation? I think. I want the mud guy in particular, which I'm pretty sure they're right down here. I think. Oh my God, it's been so long since I played. Yeah, there they are. Gumus. I don't know who this is. Cremis. Who or what are you? Cremis. Alright, there we go. Fragrant foliage. Get back here, you son of a bitch! Don't go into the water and drown! Don't do it! Oh, you son of a... Come here! Ha! I knew it! I knew I was gonna input... I was gonna input Q myself, so thank God I jumped away from him. Okay. There we go. We got a couple of people to work the, plantations. Ooh, big old storm incoming. Ooh, yeah, free Powerball. Let me check on the storm, because we might have to do short stream. I hope not, though. Special weather statement. What does that mean? Yeah, we're in it. What does special weather statement mean? That's ominous. Oh. Oh. What a weird storm. Holy cow. What an incredibly weird storm. Actually, I'm not going to tell you where I'm at, but I already said I'm in Indiana. Look at this storm. Look at this storm, chat. Look, you have pink up here. That's severe, severe storm. But it's dotted all along. And then you have a massive, like, pink wall that's going across. It's fucking weird. Very strange. Very, very strange. Look at that. Those are some extreme weather patterns. What a strange, strange fucking storm. Oh, look at this storm over here. Oh, another one with a severe storm in the middle. No, because see, what you don't want, you don't want Gryanus. You don't want stuff like this. Because these are potentials for rotation. Remember, Indiana is in Tornado Alley. Strange, strange fucking storm. Yeah, so this is the stuff I would worry about. Things like this. These small pockets of extreme storms. And this kind of front like this, where it's all condensed into it. Because this is where you have potentials for rotation. Oh, yeah. Pew. Okay. Oh my god. You guys are fucking going ham on this. My god, man. What? There they go. Ah, off the cliff. And then we need the penguins, right? I'm pretty sure we need the penguins after that. Okay, what does that mean? Crest attack damage. Just straight up attack. Okay. Okay, so then I gotta build some more beds for you. Oh, I actually did pretty good on this. Okay. They can actually get in here, so that's nice. Yeah, look at him go! Blah. Yeah, nice. Are you sure it has high sanity? Are you sure, game? I think we just had evidence to the contrary. Are you sure? Alright. I should have... I need to go get a watering thing. And our PAL box upgrade is available. Look at him, he's doing it again! I've got to say, he's clearly mad. We're gonna have to put him down. It's for the greater good. Oh. Yeah. Nice. They're going into their beds. Hell yeah. At least this time, this time they're actually bloody sleep. I mean, that's okay. You're doing good. Yeah. I sought to make a horseshoe, and asked my hammer thus. He said, I'll ask the anvil what you require of us. The hammer asked the anvil, and she at once agreed that they should come together together in the way that I've decreed, and its sparks are flying. Passion strong. I am the blacksmith singing the hammer and the anvil song. Alright, let's go get some penguins. We need some penguins. There's a chest up there. I need to go past this thing. Alright, don't be hostile. I just need to get the chest. Ugh. Megasphere. Oh, they're up to something. They're on a mission. Nothing good could come of it. Grass skill fruit. Wind cutter. Yeah. Yep, they're on a mission from God. You saw that determination on their face. Who else could it have been? Who else but the big G? It was just funny though. They just like, it was like, ugh, and then they started running off. And it's like, oh, okay. I don't see any of our penguins. I don't see them anywhere. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know if Kurt Russell could have played the series O'Neill we got. You know what I mean? That's not a disrespect to Kurt Russell. He's a fantastic fucking actor. But I don't know. I don't see him in that kind of role. You know, the more comedic, snarky, like, you know, quick-witted sort of role. And I see him more like what we saw him in the movie and in The Thing, right? Where he's playing McCready. More stoic and everything. Oh, wait, these guys would work. Ooh, might work. What is that? That's a Croagiro. Like a toad with a staff. Oh. Do you see what I see? Yeah. Alright, it's scissor time. What do we want? Oh, I see a purple thing up there, too. I guess we should upgrade our stamina. Now, let's just get one of these. I've heard about it. I didn't see it. Your friend's coming with me. Ooh, they got Vanguard. Nice. Okay, I'm going to climb up there, and go around, and then get to that. I don't even want to see it myself. cons are coming. I look forward to the weekend, because then I'm just gonna sleep. It's gonna be literally, I slept. Rude. Rude. Don't make me come over there. Alright, that's it. You asked for it. Oh, wow. He still got me. Ooh, Musclehead. So I got 2 of them that have actually positive traits, really high positive traits. I don't know, like, if they're any good, mind you. But at least the game says they're positive traits. No. No, we're not doing. I'm not gonna fuck with it. I'm not gonna fuck with it because then it's gonna fuck up everything else. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. That's how it always is. Oh, now look. Now we got the pengies. Man. Bunch of bastards. Ow! Ah! Ah! Gotcha! Ah! One more. Ha-ha! Dodged it, fool. Dang! Mind Foreman and Musclehead. Okay. Yeah. Piplups? Hey. Okay. It's not working. Anyways. To the base! Okay. Oh shit. I meant both of you to be out. Nice. Well done, you. He's doing that finger gun. You're letting me go. This creeps me out. Alright, let's see what these are. Increase the player attack. Well, that's nice. Where are you? Attack 30%. Work speed minus 50%. Ah. Damn. 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 Alright. Do I have anything cool here? Okay. Yeah, let's unlock the power statue, shall we? Here's someone not taking damage, and a stone spear. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh, he's working with me. Okay. Need more wad. I need more wad. Okay. Oh, I've already got it. Nice. But I just got reminded of a trope I hate: the advanced hidden civilization that sees the outside world as primitive but does nothing to help them. Oh, you mean the Wakanda problem, right? Man, they made a big mistake to say that Wakanda was the most advanced civilization in the world. For, you know, a long period of time that Wakanda existed for ages, right? Because it's like, oh, so you just continue to let slavery and everything happen in Africa. You let the Rwandan genocide happen. You let all this horrible stuff happen. You let it happen. Boy, howdy. Yeah, you guys are some heroes. What a great civilization you are. It's amazing how many times they don't think this through. There's the whole, like, Captain America things like, oh, Captain America let 9/11 happen. It's like, yeah, that's pretty fucked. What am I gonna do? Let's, yeah. Yeah. Again. They don't think these things through. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing a lot of hard work, buddy. You keep it up there. Make sure you get yourself some food, by the way. Like, you don't want any of you guys starving. You need to make sure you stay healthy. And the whole thing of like, the whole thing of the Wolfenstein reboot series. He made a horrible mistake, and hey, the Mellow Mango, welcome, welcome. He made a horrible mistake in saying that the Jews were super advanced with power armors and everything. Wait, what did that say on screen? Let's see what that said. Again, they it's because they're ideologues, they're not writers, right? Correct, I guess I should say. So they don't think things through. Like, how long has it been since we've seen where there are people that genuinely think through the implications of what they put into a world, right? Okay. Ah! 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 Oh my god. They say, how do you stop, drop, and fucking roll? It's not working. Yep. So all of those problems the world had with healing and everything like that, that's the mage's fault. That's the Sorcerer Supreme's fault. She must have just wanted them to die. Because fuck them. Like, in my book right now, healing magics are incredibly strong, right? To the point where you can regrow limbs and everything. But part of what makes that so strong is that you have to learn the actual biology of the body, because you need to be able to manipulate. You need to be able to manipulate the body with the magics in order to heal itself. So even though you can regrow a limb, you need to know how to regrow the limb, right? You need to know what's contained in that limb. How does it function? So healing magic is strong, but the person that uses the healing magic needs to have an idea of what they are. What they are. Of what biology is and how these body parts function and everything, so that you can actually create it. Talk about my setting. And in the flip side then, because it's so strong... Oh, he's resting. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. No, I'm totally fine if you take a break. You were... That Pegulot was working real hard. Pengullet. That Pengullet was working real hard, so he can take a break all he wants. He earned his break. Damn it. Yeah, so, what that did do, though, on the flip side, is that obviously now, there's not a lot of people, there's not a lot of traditional medicines. There we go. I wanted to help them. Like, you'll have alchemists and herbologists, stuff like that, making medicines, but there's no, like, there's not going to be a traditional doctor role, because you have healing magics. So that, in and of itself, necessitates that that's going to happen, right? Yeah, make sure you get some sleep there, buddy. I mean, thankfully he did some rest, but, you know, you should sleep some more. Yeah, anyways. Here comes the natural consequence. Same thing with, like, why technology is going to be skewed in the way that it advances. Because you don't need to make a combustion engine if you can use magic to animate things. Like, construct magic can animate objects. So why would we need robots when we can literally make constructs? Okay. I hope you're eating. That's what the food tray's here for. Bunch of goobers. Yeah, healing potions can heal up to a point in my settings. Like, healing potions can't regrow limbs, and they can't repair bones or anything like that. But what they can do is they can, like, fix up cuts and bruises. They basically help the natural healing process in that way. If you got a broken bone, healing potion's not going to do much for you. You need to actually properly set it, and then get somebody who actually has healing magics that knows how to tend to the bones. Otherwise, you're going to have way worse problems. There are, but they're at different skill levels. And remember, in my setting, it's technically more than this, but there are 8 widely known schools of magic in my setting. And there are 4 schools, and then there are 4 contradictory schools. And they form a 8-pointed star. That's what they call it, the 8-pointed star of magic. So you have stuff like construct magic. Its contradictory part is nature magic. Construct is artificial, nature is natural, right? You have fire magic, and you have water magics. It's contradictory from each other. You have sky magics and ground magics. And you have light magics and dark magics. Being able to utilize contradictory magics is incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult. Part of why the main character gets chosen for the task that they're chosen for in the book is because they've actually mastered all 8 schools of magic, and they can use contradictory magic. That's what makes them so strong. And the only reason they did it was because once they finished their initial task and they felt that high of completing something, they've set themselves to a new challenge, and they dedicated and threw themselves into it to get that challenge, to complete it. British Empire controls it, and they're evil colonialists who refuse to share because they're greedy capitalists. What? That sounds terrible. Yeah. No, because there's... What he doesn't know... I guess that's not fair. But he doesn't know that obviously there's even more schools of magic in the world. For what his purposes were, there were only the 8 schools of magic that were known about. And he mastered those 8. And he mastered the capability of using contradictory magics. And I've explained what contradictory magic is before and how it functions. But essentially, you can imagine it as a highway, so to speak, right? And each one of the contradictory magics has its own lane. So fire magic and water magic share the same lane. If fire magic and water magic are in the same lane, they will destroy each other. If ground magic and air magic are in the same lane, they'll destroy each other. If nature magic and construct magic are in the same lane, they'll destroy each other. If light magic and dark magic are in the same lane, they'll destroy each other. So figuring out how to get them to be in the same lane is part of the problem. And again, this is just an allegory for it. It's not the way it actually works. It's just a way to think about it. Imagine 2 cars, and both of them have extreme road rage, and they want that lane all to themselves, and they are going to fight to the fucking death. And the problem that arises with that isn't that the magic fizzles out. If the magic fizzled out, everybody would be testing contradictory magics. What actually happens is the magic reacts violently. And it's going to react in the person channeling the magic. So, you now have a thing in your body that is violently reacting against each other, and you have really horrific results that come about from that. So an example, though, of how powerful contradictory magics are, right? So, let's take fire and water. Right, and I've done this, I've said this example before as well. This is for anybody that doesn't know the system. So you have fire magics and you have water magics. Let's say I want to create a sword of fire. Or I want to create a sword of ice. Right? Both of them are interesting weapons. Right? Fire sword does a certain task and capability. Has certain benefits and buffs to it. And ice sword has certain capabilities, benefits, and buffs to it. What if you combine the two? Right? And then we're going to give it a little bit of shape with construct magic. Good. I guess that's the caveat, is that to make the fire sword, you need to channel fire and construct magics. To create the ice sword, you channel water and construct magic. Nature magic can actually make its own sword, but you actually grow the sword. So don't try to do a nature sword where you also use construct magic unless you're really good at contradictory magics. It's going to make something totally different. A living sword, and that's going to get really weird. But yeah. So if you channel fire and water together to make it, you create steam. You make steams. Now, steam in and of itself, it has its own benefits and buffs to it. But steam weapons, if you channel construct magic with it, are a whole new ballgame. A fire sword, yeah, it's cool, impressive. It'll burn things. It'll cauterize wounds and everything, right? Very stabby, slashy. You don't want to get touched by it, right? But it's a bit loud. Gives off a lot of light. Like, it's not really a subtle thing. Ice sword. Well, it's a bit more subtle, but, you know, it's not going to have the same effect of burning something. You stab a ice sword into somebody, it's like, unless you start channeling more water magics through them, that's kind of it. You just made a really, really sharp sword. Yeah, not bad. It has its benefits, it has its uses. Steam weapons, on the other hand. Steam, by its very nature, being a superheated liquid to the point of turning it into a gas, into a different state of matter, when you stab a steam sword into somebody, or steam arrows, or throwing daggers, or axes, when it connects with organic flesh, it immediately superheats the liquids in that organic matter. That liquid then goes through a thermal reaction and changes states of matter from a liquid into a gas, explosively so. So a steam sword stabbing into somebody doesn't just create the stab wound, it then blows a chunk out of them. And Meraxis, who's the main character in the book, he discovered this, and he was very grateful that the system he was working with had incredibly primitive designs and graphics for it, because he fired a steam arrow into the head of an ogre. And then he very much was grateful that the resulting explosion of turning the ogre's head into a flower very violently and very rapidly was not rendered in enough detail to make him puke his guts out. He was very appreciative of the fact that he saw what steam weapons could do in a much more subdued sense. It's one of those oh my god moments. But that's one of the other things too, is thinking outside of the box is very, very important in the magic system that I've created. Being able to think outside of the box and utilize magics in different ways from what they're intended. People can always come up with the basic bitch stuff, right? I know that if I do this, this will happen. I remember, what was an example I gave last time of the outside-the-box magics? They're physical. They are their own thing. You're literally holding on to the steam in your hand. That's part of what makes the magic system also dangerous, is you need to have willpower to shape the magic to keep using it. So it's not a system where, you can just cast it unless you use ritual magic. Again, there are different levels of magic. But it's not a thing where you can just cast it and then it's done. You need to be able to continue shaping it to your will. So willpower is very important for sorcerers. It's why in the tabletop system there's no dedicated class system. There's just kind of identities based off of what you put your stats into. So if you do intelligence, willpower, you're probably going to be a spell slinger of some kind, right? Because intelligence is important for being able to come up with, understand new magics, and willpower is important for the capabilities to actually utilize the magics to keep it under control. It's the same thing with an archer. If you play an archer character, you're not just making an archer, right? You're not just pumping everything into dexterity. You need to actually pump it into strength and dexterity. Again, if you just pump it into dexterity, you're going to use low poundage bows. That's it. It's yeah, man, my dexterity is really high. I can hit things really well. It's okay, are you going to use throwing knives or hunting bows? Stuff like that? I'm no, I want to use that war bow. That war bow would be perfect. Look how much damage it does. Yeah, but you're not strong enough to pull back 120, 140 pounds. I'm sorry, you physically cannot use the bow. So it's the same thing, that's what I like in my system, to do stuff like this. What? Bows require strength to use? Since when? Yeah, exactly. You'd be shocked how many people don't realize that. Because so many game systems simplify it to bow users use dexterity, right? And that's it. It's no, the way bows would actually work is you would actually need the strength and capabilities to actually pull it back. Build a pound gear workbench, okay. Man, I am just... My stomach is rumbling at me. But it's just immediately after the grumble rumble, it's just little... Hate it. I'm just gassy. I hate it. I hate being gassy. Oh, you're not holding bows, by the way. That's the thing that I hate with media. When media does the whole, like, you know, draw. You know, they're like knock. It's like, okay, everybody pulls out an arrow, they knock it on the string, draw, and then like hold, and it's like, what? Meanwhile, I just know from experience when they're telling them to hold their fire, hold, their arms are like shaking and screaming, the lactic acid's building up, their body's literally eating itself, and they're just like, ah! When can I let go? When can I let go of the arrow? Please! Yeah, so you can't hold bow unless you get a special thing that lets you hold it for a little bit of time. I'm not allowing people to hold a shot. You know what I mean? Like I draw my 140-pound war bow, and now I'm holding it in case he does anything. It's like, okay. Yeah, that poor old man from Helm's Deep. That should have been everybody. By the time they actually fired their arrows, everybody's arms would have been so dead from lactic acid. Oh my god, I could just feel it. I could just feel it myself. My biceps and everything are burning. It was like, ugh. Yeah, alright. I will be right back, chat. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Let's save here, if I can. How do we... How doth one save? Okay, I'll save. I'm going to save when your turn title. Okay, cool. Be right back, chat. I'm going to go to the bathroom. The reason I left is because we actually will get hungry and get cold and everything like that, so... You know, much rather wait here. But BRB. And I guess I'll go make some lunch real quick, too. Alright, I'm back. Ugh. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'll roll 5d20 with severe disadvantage to do so, and you need to not fail any of the rolls. No, the way I would do it is I would look at them and be like, "Are you sure?" And if they say yes, I'm like, "Okay." And then we start whatever conversation, whatever's going on, and I'll have two people basically talk. It's like, player says something, I respond. Player says something else. I turn to look at the archer and be like, "Alright, give me a strength check." We're like, "Okay." So they'll roll their strength check. If they succeed, they succeed. And depending on the degrees of failure or success, I'll give them a thing. Like if they critically succeed, I'll be like, "You feel a warm sensation in your arms." And then I'll just continue the conversation. If they only just succeed, I'll be like, "You feel a slight burning sensation in your arms." And I'll continue on. And again, I'm not going to tell them what's going to happen. It's because it's obvious what's going to happen. Hey, M106, I am doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Do I have enough beds built? Oh, I need to make another bed. We need more wood as well. Oh, man, I'm trying. I will start knocking out walls, damn it. Oh, that's it. That's it. Be gone, thought! Alright. Anyways. No. Do not. Do not. I swear. I swear to God. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Oh shit, I meant to build multiple. Yeah, there we go, there we go, okay. Cool. Yeah, exactly. If you hold the string at pressure, you don't want to hold it halfway. Halfway is still just as bad. Trust me. Trust me. You would be shocked how little weight it takes before your body starts feeling the effects of lactic acid. Mm-hmm. You can see it as the way they'll think of it is that's the low ready of bow usage. Oh yeah. Okay, so now got this. Hang on, let me Get rid of ingredients. Only gonna have food in it. Oh, that counts as an ingredient? Baked berries? Shit. Never mind then. I have ingredients in it as well. Fuck. Alright, I need to get something that can harvest. I mean, you can do that if you want. It's still going to be your strength check and your dexterity check. You'll be faster than, obviously, having to draw the bow back. So, yeah. I might throw in another check just because you're kind of lobbing it. I think on that one. And there might be another check involved. Oh, faction reputation is always the superior form than going with the generic karma. If you have both of them together, that's all. That's like the best of everything, right? I need to stop this pangolin. He's just going to town, and he's like not even thinking about how it's affected himself. I need an ancient tech. Okay. Right. I don't know where to get ancient tech at. No. Hot spring is level 9. Alright, well, let's get out in the world and start capturing some stuff, shall we? Yeah, that's what Daniel was talking about. The plombada. Yeah, maybe we should work. Maybe I should work on one of the bows. I think about it. Yeah, I'll have to move all this stuff. Okay. You'd be surprised. You don't need to be that strong to throw a javelin. You just need to be that strong to throw it far. Okay, let's see what bow and everything's going to cost us. Up. Fuck! I did it to myself again! I set myself on fire! Wah! Thank God I have the shield on. So I just need shit tons of wood. Got it. What? Oh, you dorks. Is it the door, really? Is the door what's stopping these kind of dorks from getting in? Because I want them to go sleep in their beds. Bunch of goobers. Bunch of goobers. All of you. like I said, mine's a classless system, but you get kind of like titles towards where you can go. And that way, so you can be allowed to be like a magic swordsman and everything, right? The magic swordsmen are fucking cool. But also because you're an archer that's doing strength and dex. Well, you know, because I mean, why wouldn't you? That will also allow you to help out with other tasks that the party may need from you. Like, you can actually use a shield. You can actually use a sword. Have to train with it, obviously, but, you know, a nice club from the archers. Because remember, archers were fucking ripped. They had to be. I mean, think about what you're using. You're using war bows. You're gonna be fucking jacked. You imagine someone like that, basically a fucking walking tank, they fucking slap your ass, or punch you, or hit you with a fucking stick. Woo! Boy, you are not having a good evening. Oh, I already got it here. Okay, fair. Yeah, of course not. Well, they're squishy in a sense because obviously most of their training is going to be with the bow. However, they can defend themselves. Archers will have their defense weapons on their hand as well. They aren't going to be as good in hand-to-hand combat, but if you get an archer, you give them a club, and they crack somebody in the head with that fucking club, well, they're an archer. Archers are fucking jacked, so that's gonna be some severe fucking pain for them. Yeah? Oh shit, the Presso's... Ah! Presso's actually hostile. Here, you little shit. Come here. That's what you get. What you get for being hostile, you son of a bitch. Sadist and he's sickly. Ugh, great. Let's go get the next teleporter, shall we? Yeah, I'm gonna get my foods. Right in here, just so I don't get attacked by aggro. Be right back 1 second. I'm gonna grab my stuff in the air fryer. getting back. Ugh, yep, power of an air fryer. Woofda. All depends on the mage and my setting. I was talking about Daniel's setting. I swear there's a teleporter around here. I swear there was one for the thing. 149. Okay, there is. There's one for the tower. We just got to get to it. See what I see? Electric egg. Ouch. It's a little bit too hot for me. Oh, potential. Back here, you little shit. Oh. Oh, give it a shot. Oh, there we go. Got him. Conceded. Alright, back to this way. So we can get that tower. I forget what these things are called. The things. They're the basically like sticks with meats and stuff in them. I think of them as like really thin, long burritos. But I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, there it is. Some of the Syndicate bases. That's Syndicate Tower, but I don't have enough for a boss fight at the moment. Is it taquitos? All I know is the true answer is they're heckin' tasty. Alright. Alright. Cool. Such a weirdo. He's such a weirdo. He's such a weirdo. Okay, let's go. Dang. Yeah, we super overweight ourselves. Jeez, I didn't realize I had 76 eggs on me. Fucking hell. Hello, Moon. It's pretty nice. It's giving me, yeah, so it started giving me time to eat these things. Had my lunch. Tasty. Okay. Now, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is it actually harvesting properly? That's the question. It is, okay. buddy. There you go. Yeah, you take that break. Alright. Shoofta. Let them continue their work and I'll eat some noms while they're working. Okay, man. He's just working so hard. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, buddy. You rest. I'll wander for you. I'm gonna get that spa and stuff like that, but I need to be 2 more levels. I have a very high pressure watering can. Okay. Put my depressos up. Okay. Oh. Okay. Spear. Oh God, yeah. Oh, I can't make the flame organ anyways. Alright, I guess we'll just make the old bow. Nice. Alright. Off we go for adventure. Gotta explore around and find more stuff. They're dead. Bunch of syndicate assholes. Pretty sure you can PvP. You can. Sorry, let's make that enunciation more audible. I'm pretty sure you can PvP in Ow. What? I missed. There we go. Shit. I can't believe I missed with the green. There we go. Got a Nightwing. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure now it lets me fly. Whoa, what the fuck? Come on. Come on. Got him. Hell yeah. Infinite stamina, diet lover. Insulated body and is a coward. He didn't seem like a coward to me. He put up a hell of a fight. Where you going? Come here. Come here. Come here. I guess I need to make a saddle for him first. When Kree was doing the Nuka World scavenger hunt. Okay, I got all the letters. The password must be Ginger. Password incorrect. Start sweating. Oh no. Let's get one of these Fox Parks as well. Oop. Gold chest. Grab the gold chest first. And then I gotta go repair my stuff too, but yeah. Gold chest first. Whoa! Hell yeah. Bottomless stomach. You're not getting used. RTB. I'm just super fucking tired, Chad. Jesus. Only valid for writable pals. Okay, that's fine. Oh shit. Increase to dark attack damage. Nice. Level 2 gathering. I don't mind a pacifist. Wait. Who are we missing? I think we're missing somebody. Alright. I guess I gotta get this all set up. Yeah, I'll keep the door open because that seems to be legitimately what's causing them issues. Oh, I'm super tired, chat. Oh. I'm looking forward to this weekend. I'm going to try to get my sleep schedule back proper. Force myself to sleep at the right times. And we can get back to doing our 5-hour streams instead of just our 3-hour streams. Oh. Okay. Alright. Come on. Let's get to it. I'll just do a little bit of stuff. We'll call it, because I'm getting the yawnies. Which is not a good sign. Okay. I would much rather prefer getting good sleep. Thank you very much. Good schlep is best schlep. How far away is the thing? I just realized how far away is our thing. Oh, there's the Dire saddle. Dire House saddle. There it is. Level 15 figures. Of course. Figures. Let's go on, Schoolmeister. I am super tired though, so I'm going to be calling it here. A little early. You know. Unfortunately, but I know, slippy. I'm going to try and use the weekend to get my sleep schedule fixed. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. Being under the current thing we are. I have stat increases. Hold on. A little bit more stamina. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I had a good old time in Palworld. Hopefully you guys had a good old time here as well. It's fun to talk about the book some more too, and granted they are minor spoilers, but thankfully it's just minor. Just so we could talk about like more of the aspects of it, like thinking about ship design and everything like that. I really do like doing that stuff. Same with designing flags and everything for factions. I like vexillology. Vexillology. Yeah. Vexillology. Then there's vexillologists, who are people that study flag design. That might be a fun video to watch one day, is the talking about vexillological designs and how much of a disaster there are some state flags and city flags in the United States. City flags in particular in the United States. Some of them get real bad. In the meantime, though, chat, hopefully you guys take care. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe and healthy. Get fit, get ripped. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be hopefully enjoying ourselves. And yeah, I hope I will get a proper sleep schedule going over this weekend, so we can actually, get back to doing the streams proper. It's been a rough week thus far. Rough week. Yeah. Well, it's fun to talk to you guys more about the book, though. Yeah. Bye-bye for now. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.